Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So I made it into Kara's room. Girl, and look at her sitting on the bed like, hey, mommy. So, baby girl's about to start high school, and it's a lot of things that we've even brought over from the old house into the new house, and things are just piling up. Stuffed animals everywhere. So I went in there kind of just looking at some clothes because the cruisy cruise is coming up and things, and I'm like, I can't do anything until all of this is done, so let me just do it right now. And it took me almost, not all day, maybe half the day, right? And I started over here with the books because this is all Kara. She's all about it. The Judy Blume books are rocking over here. And then I had the other ones I showed you that I grabbed from the Dollar Tree. So, but yeah, this is her twist. I will never take her books away from her. This is what she loves. So, yes on that. But she was helping me, then she wasn't helping me, and it was important to me to include her because these are her things. These are her things, and I didn't want to get rid of anything that she was really, really attached to. So I wanted her in there with me while I did it. So yeah, but of course she kept leaving, right? And then took my iPad so I couldn't watch Young and the Restless. It was a whole thing. So a couple things down here on the floor. I feel like I did this whole bookcase thing that came from Amazon, and I did it with you guys once before. So it wasn't too crazy, but she had some games and a couple things over there. And, so I just straightened them up a little bit. And then over here, so a lot of these up here are just, oh my goodness, that's an iPad cover we don't even use. So I'm just really getting things together for donations and things, because a lot of those that I just took down are brand new. We never even use them. So, girl, yeah. So you'll notice I will wipe things down as I go, and I pretty much do this on a regular basis. But when you're in a space and you're doing some things to it, it's habit, right, to wipe it down too. So that's what I'm doing. And I said, you know what? Being up there collected a teeny bit of dust, not crazy, but I wanted to wipe these down too because I was giving them away. So I didn't want to put them in a bag full of, dust. That I just wiped them off. So all of these things Kara could care less about. And like I said, they were kind of still in the packaging. So yeah, someone else could definitely use them. So on the other side of the bed is this bookcase, which you guys, I have had this bookcase since Sydney was born. So 18 years now. And this is all me. I can't part with it. You know what I mean? And all of those books. When we had Sydney's baby shower, I asked for books instead of cards. I wanted people to sign the book because I'm into books, and you guys know that. So I can't let these go. These mean everything to me. So, and Kara loves books too. So it was just fitting, and that's why it's in her room. with this, Sydney could care less. You know what I mean? So it's so funny. But so now this was really like the good I needed to go through. All of this just lined up in these piles over here, right up against the wall. So I knew this was going to take me a minute. We had all types of games, operation, right? Don't hit the side of the thing with the little tweezers, right? Because it's going to buzz. It was a whole thing, right? So looking at some games that can be donated and some that we're definitely going to keep, because we play games all the time. So yeah, I wasn't ready, to get rid of all of them, just some of them. And yeah, so I don't think Kara was in here with me at the time, but these things over here, I knew exactly what to get rid of and what not. Like those clocks that you see in that bin, she changes them like every day. So I knew not to get rid of them, but just to put them in another spot where she can have access, but it not be all the way cluttered. Because this, oh my goodness, I almost stopped, but I kept it going. But girl, it was so much stuff and so much tiny good. I was like, adios mío. Like, I know better than to get rid of these fishies. She is all about the fish. So all about animals, really. Kara is that person. She loves the zoo. She loves all of that. Flowers and things, So I knew not to get rid of those fish. So yeah, now, girl, I had to sit with the legs crossed because now I gotta get all into, like, now I'm in the heart of it, you know what I mean, into the bins. And these two bins that are coming up, oh my goodness. Now this was all food, like play food, which we still, kind of do some things. I don't know, it's just fun. Like, for me, I'm still a kid at heart, and like to do these different things, it's just still fun. But all of these things, all of the ones that's in packaging, like this is another bag going to donations. When it was all said and done, I think I had about 6 bags, I feel like, with everything, you know what I mean? Animals, games, and comforters, and all of these things, things that we just didn't use. So, and definitely someone else could get a lot of use out of. This game right here is like a mailbox or something, and I went to put it in the bag and all of the mail fell out. So I was putting it back in, but girl, yes on that, just filling it up and filling it up. And once I get to these 2 bins right here with all these little pieces, I'ma say it again, I was ready to give up. Oh my goodness. But I didn't. I did not. I kept it moving. I had these DVDs off to the side, which I didn't even realize she had. They were all, I feel like, Sid the Science Kid. So I was making sure that they were all still in there before I gave them away. I don't want to give it away and there's no DVD in the case. So I done flipped it, girl. I flipped it. I'm just looking at all these pieces like, what am I going to do with all of these pieces? I just stopped. I put my hands on my thighs and I was like, let me stop touching them and just, go off to the side and get my thoughts together on how it's about to go down. Oh my goodness. But I got through it. Thank goodness that's over. That was like the main thing out of this whole thing. That was the most stressful for me. So over here in the corner, look at this blanket. My aunt made it for me for Sydney. It has her name on the side for our baby shower for her. So I don't know why it's in Kara's room, but yeah, all of these sheets that's not used and comforters that we may have used once, maybe twice, as just, and then look at the Christmas comforter. And then I found my pillows from Target Bullseye's Playground from a few years ago that's really appropriate right now because it was like the school one. So we back to school, high school in it, right, and everything. And then this big cushion thing back here is like a giant flower. It has Sydney and Kara's name on it. Look at that. That's from Kara's crib, Sydney's crib. That's from when Sydney was born. Party at my crib, 3 a.m. So I opened it because I knew it was animals in there, and I wanted to see. We keeping the poop. I wanted to see what was going to stay and what was going to go. So I like that I can, throw the animals in there. I'm not ready to get rid of a lot of them either. So, it is what it is. I just was going through them, and then I'm going to eventually make my way downstairs so that was the filling for it. But girl, I don't need it. Half of the filling was out. So I'm just going to restuff it with the stuffed animals. But I made it downstairs so that I could wash. I wash her animals often, like the ones that's on top of her bed. They get washed because they're up there sitting, So, yeah. But I was checking. This was that, what do you call it? That weighted blanket I grabbed from Aldi's. I was checking to make sure that I was able to put it in the washer machine because we really never used it. I forgot we had it. So I just wanted to wash it up for her. But yes, I'm going to head back upstairs and vacuum that. Look at that space. I was so excited about the space, and I think Kara was too. When she came in, she looked over, she seemed pleased. So I took that as thank you, mommy, right? So yeah, oh my goodness. And the vacuum lines, it just solidifies everything, right? I feel like once the vacuum lines is down there, it's real deal Holyfield, like it's good to go. So I switched out her curtains. I feel like I'm going to be doing that next in a few, right? I put these animals in the corner because I wanted to put, the big pink flower that's being washed right now. I wanted to put all of those in there and then put the pink flower back in the corner. But then I thought maybe I would switch the bookcase, the one that I love, like the 18-year-old one. I wanted to move that over into that corner and put the flower where that bookcase is. So I don't know. I'm still thinking. But yeah, let me vacuum and then get some new curtains up. Yes. So I grabbed these from Amazon. Most of the stuff I get comes from Amazon. So I'll link that in the description box. But these are a lot longer, which I don't know why I had those short ones up. I just feel like the long ones just look better. So actually her and Sydney both got new curtains. They both got new comforters. Kara picked this color comforter that, oh my goodness, it was supposed to be like a tan ish, right? But it didn't look like that when we got it. And I'm like, oh, do you want to keep it? And she's like, yes, I want the comforter, please. So, oh, girl, but I don't know how long I'm going to let it stay. You already know how I am. So now I'm over here on her dresser, just going through all the good, all her Bath and Body Works and perfumey stuff that's going on over here. So I'm just, fixing some things. And she came in behind me and put it right back the way it was. So none of the scents were the same together, like the lotion and the spray or whatever the case. She mixed them all up again. So I just left it. I'm like, that's what I get for touching her stuff, but I should have just left it. But yeah, so I want to wipe, her dresser down. And I think I want to move this globe to the top of her bed now that I'm thinking about it. It's going to stay here for now, but yeah, so I'm just wiping it down. I'm going to wipe the mirror down, which when you see me wipe it down, it's going to look like it's all smeared, but it really isn't. It's totally clean. But the sunlight made it look like I didn't clean the mirror all the way. I'm like, oh my goodness. So Kara's one-to-one that she's had for over 5 years is leaving her now, but she gave her this pocket hug so that she can carry it around. And, every time she needs a hug, she'll think of her. But, yeah, it's pretty sad because, Kara's so used to her now that she's going to high school, which she's used to it. It's just, she's been in high school all summer, actually, for her extended school year program. So she's familiar with it. We're familiar with it. But to not have her bestie with her, it's probably going to be a little bit of a challenge for her. So we're just trying to, do all the things that just makes Kara less stressful. And anxious. It's a big deal. So yeah, but she enjoyed the room transformation, and like I said, I'm so glad that I got her help. So look at the mirror. I was like, oh my goodness, but it's actually all the way clean. So now I'm just wiping down like the rest of her furniture in here, right? So the knobs and everything, which I kind of do on a regular basis, and I always open the drawer and do the top. You know how much dust that top collects. It's insane. But yes on that. And then girl, up here on the top of her bed, oh my goodness. So these were the ones that I said I wash on a regular basis. Because they're sitting up here. So everybody is up here. So this is when I knew she needed to be involved in it. They're all in the cubbies. Everybody is here, right? So we're about to have a big old party on this bed of stuffed animals. So I'm like, mommy, come and help me. I had to explain to her a little bit. She didn't get it in the beginning that this is going to go. We're not going to have this anymore. Someone else is going to have it, and this is going to stay. So what do you really want to stay? And I was putting stuff in, and then when she finally realized it, she started putting stuff in the bag. So I was like, yes on that. She was pointing to stuff, and she was kind of confused. She put the Blue's Clues, right? She put it in, then she took it back out, and then it was a whole thing at first, but she got it and she understood, and that was less stressful on me because I didn't want to get rid of anything that she was really holding on to. So, but at the end of it, she was like, put that in there. Oh, wait a minute, you forgot this. Yeah, put it in there. Put that in there too, right? So yes on that. And then she actually helped me. So we moved it to the other side where the ones that were kind of brand new. So we put Sesame Street on one side and kind of Disney on the other side. So she was helping me with that. So it turned out really cute. It was cute. You know what's crazy is it wasn't dusty up here at all because because I do it so often. I don't know. I just have a thing like it's dust on the top of my head, and I don't know. It's a thing. It's a habit. So I was just wiping it down just for the smell good and all of that, right? So Kara's just waiting patiently, right? And then we're gonna switch out her comforter. I'm gonna do her nightstand, and yeah, just it's everything is coming together, and I'm just so happy I did this. This was definitely on my to-do list. I already did Sydney's room. You guys know I did the closet, the utility closet I did, the pantry. That all was a big deal for me to get done, and I wanted to get it all done before my vacation. So I'm just going through. She had a couple of necklaces over here. So I'm just kind of getting those together. And I realized that I wanted to switch out her lamp. So I got 2 new lamps in my bedroom. So the 2 that I'm not using anymore, they're bigger. So I'm like looking like, oh yeah, I want to get this lamp. So I took her small one out and put, since the girls only have one nightstand apiece, each one of them got the lamp. So I'm not using the dehumidifier. Is that what it's called? No, the diffuser. I'm not using the plant diffuser now. So I'm going to put that in the linen closet and just kind of, not have it so cluttered over here. So I don't know if you noticed, there's a clock on her nightstand, but it's turned backwards. She loves the clock situation, but she doesn't want to see the time. So that's the whole thing. And hubby just brought them both new clocks so that we can see the temperature in their room, because we just got a new kind of AC unit for the top, for the second floor, because it's so hot up there. So yeah, and she turned it backwards, so she's so funny. But I'm just going to finish it up this last little bit. You see the clothes are sitting on top of the suitcase because that is what's going to go in the suitcase. So they're kind of just resting over there for now, but we're going to get to that really soon. And yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to end it here, finish this up, and yeah, I'm just so happy it's done. And every time I walk in here now, I am completely satisfied. I grabbed this sign for her from Amazon. Isn't it so cute? Yeah. All right, you guys, I'm going to go. I'll see you soon. Bye. Under my tattoos, there's a remedy, remedy, remedy. And the way you go, baby, don't you know there's a remedy.